I'm Valerie Knox from Black Cat Attack and the Anti-Queens, and you're listening to the Punk Rock Dadcast.
Today is July 3rd, 2024. This is season 2, episode 15. We have the usual suspects. I'm Johnny Zero, and Shayna McCauley joins us hailing from Oshawa, Ontario. Welcome to the Punk Rock Dadcast. We are not exclusive to dads, moms, or those who can or cannot procreate or choose not to. We are just two dads who love punk. We're here to talk about punk. Local, unlocal, old, new, large, and small. No rules, no holds barred. Being a punk show listener, discretion is fucking advised. Thank you for wasting your time with us. Thank you to Threads of Society for our merch. Email us punkrockdadcast@gmail.com. We may or may not get back to you.
But I always
Today,
will.
yes, you will, because you have nothing better to do. Today we have two folks from the beautiful band 16 Scandals, who we've played with a handful of times. Zazo Pitts and Dave Skitch.
Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us. We're here to spread the good word about vasectomies. They're cheap, they're easy, you're in and out, and Buddha Banda Bango, no more diapers.
Have you had one?
Yes,
Good
I
for
am
you.
snipped.
How was your experience?
Easy. 10 out of 10
Yeah?
would recommend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm afraid.
How many kids made up that mind?
2.
Two? Yeah. That'll
2.
do it.
That's enough.
That'll do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm one and done.
I'm done. You got the vasectomy?
No, not that. Not quite.
You have
done.
not been snipped.
Nah, he just
No.
doesn't get it anymore.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah.
Dave took himself out of the gene pool by choice.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
How
true.
so?
A tire swing and a chain.
Pretty much. Pretty much a tire swing the train.
All right. Okay, so you're the drummer.
You got it.
So how did you take yourself out of the gene pool by choice?
Oh, just me and the wife decided we didn't want kids. So she was on the pill a long time, and then I got snip.
There you
Is
go.
this the vasectomy podcast or the dadcast? It's like the reverse of dadcast so far.
Oh no, I was gonna. Are you an only son?
I have a sister, so I guess only son, but not only child.
Oh no, I'm just curious about
Exactly.
your last name being passed down.
Oh, I mean, it's not really important, I don't think.
Is there any pressure?
No. Parents have generally accepted it at this point. My wife's parents are a little less so. they're-
You gotta take it out with a bang, then.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you guys just play, what was it? Brew Wizards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
How'd
man,
that
that was
show
a
go?
fun show.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
Had you played there before
No.
when it was any other venue name?
No, we
No.
played at the sister company, the brewery, but we
Okay.
never played at the board game cafe before.
It used to be
Must
a
be
place
separate,
called the Wasted Space.
Okay. Yeah, your name.
We had played there before. Good joint. Changed hands and changed vibes for sure. Was it an all ages show?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
Are you guys digging to see that more and more these days, or is your demographic not of the caring?
Oh,
It's a bit of
according to-
both.
According to Spotify, our demographic is like 35 to 47, mostly
Okay.
male. Yeah.
That said, all ages shows tend to be the best shows we play, so we're all
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
true. The kids know how to party.
Zazu, were you wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt?
At that show, I think I was wearing a taco shirt.
A Hawaiian taco t-shirt?
Yeah, it was like a Hawaiian shirt, but like the pattern was all tacos.
Beauty.
Trying to change it up a little bit,
Only a little though.
expand my horizons.
I can't remember your actual first name. Is it Josh or is it not supposed to say?
It's Nunya.
None of your business.
Just kidding. It's Josh.
Just kitten.
Just Josh.
It's
and you.
D's.
These nuts. I got my kids to start saying that. Now I'm in a lot of trouble because they're in French
Oh.
immersion school. And trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix nuts.
Nice.
I'm gonna use that. The first time you hear your kids say "D's nuts,"
Oh, you're a proud
like
father.
in the wild, I'm so proud.
Oh yeah. I don't know
So
what it
proud.
is. It's a magical fatherly moment.
I don't
Ah.
know. My kid's spelling out fuck already.
Oh shit. Graffiti.
Yeah.
Shock.
Yeah.
So 16 Scandals. I heard you guys had a bunch of names, eh? Why'd you go with 16 Scandals and where'd that come from? Names
Oh,
or
it
what?
just before Dave was in the band, I was with another drummer named Matt, and we just went through for months, just like, what about this name? What about this name? I had lists and lists and lists on our phone, and to be honest, I think we are just fed up near the end, and it was like, it's good enough. We wanted to be
Yep.
16 Vandals, but that's apparently taken by some New Jersey band.
Oh.
Shit. I kind of liked Worst Case Ontario.
Yeah.
I do enjoy Worst Case Ontario as well.
You're a super creative guy. I saw like a huge list of these bands. When it came to like Flamethrower, we were like, what should we call ourselves? I don't know. Let's jam for a while and figure it out. And then like, it just kind of came about. We didn't have a fucking list of 100 names before we went and decided on one. It was just like one guy had an idea. It was like, okay, sounds good enough.
It
But
became
it
like
is
a
actually from
hobby.
Mystery Men. Sorry,
Flamethrowers for Mystery Men?
it is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Have you seen the movie Mystery Men?
Of course.
There was a guy called the Flamethrower. You had the human sphincter or the Sphinx or whatever his name was, and then you had like, yeah, there was just like a bunch of Do you remember this movie, Shane?
Oh, I haven't seen
No,
it. No.
had like William H. Macy and Paul Rubens, and it was a pretty B-list,
Ben Stiller.
D-list kind of. Oh yeah, yeah, there was a couple of good names.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was like a B superhero movie.
Oh, I love that name. Ever since I heard it, Flamethrower is a solid portmanteau, and I do like a good portmanteau.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to look it up later.
When you mash two words together.
Oh, yeah.
like Wheel of Fortune's before and after. So have you guys played the 222 yet, or that new stage in Oshawa? Where are you guys from?
No.
From Toronto.
We're from Toronto, but I moved 2 years ago to Kitchener, so now I live significantly farther from Oshawa.
Jesus. Where in Kitchener do you live? My mom lives in Kitchener, my brother too.
Oh, I live in the south, like in Doon.
Okay. They're both downtown now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like it here. Toronto's getting way too busy for me. I miss the tacos.
Yeah, Toronto tacos, a Taco Cabeza. They don't have a Taco Bell in Kitchener. I'm sure
They
have
do have
one
Taco
too.
Bells, but
It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. I want to have tacos, not the explosive diarrhea.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell's Canon and D.
All the good venues are closing in Toronto too,
What?
or have already closed.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know. Where do you play? Hard Luck?
We are playing Hard Luck in September 13th. We're playing the Dakota for the first time.
That's a
Dakota,
Friday
yeah.
the 13th.
Dakota, yes.
Bovine, we play a lot.
Yep.
Do like
Yeah.
Bovine.
Yep.
We're playing Dakota July 20th, actually, in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Be a good show. That place used to be mostly country music and like folk music, but apparently they need bangers.
I don't know what they're doing with us.
Oh, I do. You guys always put on such a raucous show. Honestly, you guys are probably one of our favorite bands to play with.
Oh, shucks.
I probably
Yes,
couldn't
tell
name,
me
like,
more.
any of your songs specifically because I'm just not like that. But I mean,
Oh,
it's
all
always
good.
so hard to follow you guys. You guys warm them up, and everybody's leaves with a smile. Like, you guys are really high energy performance stuff. And if anybody's listening, I really encourage you to check out 16 Scandals more than I have.
And I second that.
Have you done your research, Shaner? Have you checked these guys out?
I have. I was at the Brew Wizard show.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys meet?
Briefly.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
beauty.
I guess that's kind of why we're here today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. You guys definitely fucking struck a chord with me and were on my radar ever
What
since.
drew you at their show? Why did you go there firstly, and what kept you there?
first time at Brew Wizards, to be honest. I haven't been to a show in that size or capacity, which is kind of what I've been looking for in Oshawa.
What is that capacity? Like 30?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great little slot.
However, the next one they're doing, the next punk night they're doing, is I think the August long weekend.
Have you guys played
It's in a parking lot.
the Little Beasts Brewery as well?
Yeah,
Yes, we have.
that one for Pickle Jar Records. That was fun too.
Or Pickle Jar Records? Is that
Yeah.
your label?
I think that's the guy who runs it. One of the brewmasters is Pickle
Oh.
Jar Records.
Are you guys on a label?
No.
How many albums have you guys put out?
2 full lengths and 2 EPs, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then we're in the middle of dropping. We're trying to drop every like 6 weeks. We're dropping a single. We have like a full record done, but we're not going to release it as a record until we're done releasing all the singles.
Okay.
And then we're actually in the studio now doing another 5 songs, which I'm really excited about.
Where are you guys recording right now?
At with Matt Gauthier in Hamilton.
Oh.
I think the studio is called This Place Needs a Name, which is
Right.
appropriate.
This place needs a name, yeah.
No use for a name. This place needs a name.
We recorded our last 2 things with Ryan in at the Music Farm in London.
Oh, cool.
And that was a really great experience. He was very patient with a lot of our work, and the finished product of the songs we're releasing now, I think it's like some of the best stuff we've ever done.
Nice.
Both like playing and performing and songwriting, but also the recording just sounds really cool. But unfortunately, I think he closed his studio down.
Oh, bollocks.
He just wasn't getting a lot of business.
You know what? I should hook you up with whoever my brother records with in Kitchener or Guelph, because his band's from that neck of the woods too, and I know they've had some great experiences with those guys. He's actually also recorded a music video with that Michael Krusty feller.
Oh, we did a video with Christopher.
How was that?
It was fun.
I like your Josh/Zazzle, your content that you're putting out these days with I saw a couple where you're just, dicking around with inflatables or a stove and a wooden spoon, or I don't know. It's just always attention grabbing, and
Thank you.
you're always wearing a smile. And I know you usually, post some of your music, your guys' content or whatever, right? With that. But yeah, it's engaging, and I really enjoy that type of stuff.
Appreciate.
How do you guys
It's hard as a band, like marketing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I enjoy it. We live in a day and age where if you have the time and put in the effort, you can market yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's never been available to musicians really before now. And so, but at the
Right.
same time, it's like another full-time job on top
yeah,
of
man.
your work and on top of
Yeah.
the music and the writing and the recording. And so like there's so many different ways you can do it that I don't want to do it. I don't want to post text and say, "Hey, we're a punk rock band from Toronto. You should check us out, or check out the song in the summer."
That's boring.
So I just kind of want to do jackass stunts and funny shit that makes me laugh.
Throwing dummies over balconies and then flash cutting them to you being on the ground. Yeah, that shit's hilarious, man.
Well, you get the band's personality as well, too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we think too heavily about it, but we definitely have a brand of being goofballs with dad jokes and trying not to be so serious.
No, it's
so
great.
I like a chance to showcase that. Appreciate the feedback.
Oh, it's fun, man.
Who does your album art?
There's a guy that Isaac, our bass player, knows named Greg Maxwell, his name on Instagram is the Ugly Vision, and he draws all of our cartoon stuff. So,
cool.
Nothing to See Here, the album cover, Dorkman Toe, the EP cover, and then the batch of songs we're working on now, as we release each single, I'm using like a combination of Photoshop and AI, like doing it myself. But we do have a finished album cover for when it's all done and we put all of these songs up on Bandcamp. It will actually be something people could buy or download, or,
Right on.
you know, if a record label wanted to give us money to buy vinyl, I would definitely put it on vinyl.
I got it. If you ever get on vinyl, you got my number. I'll definitely buy that.
I can't afford to put it on vinyl. I
I'm a
feel
big
like it's a
vinyl
waste of
junkie.
money, but if someone wants to pay for it, for sure, I will
Jesus.
make sure you
What's
get a copy.
what's a run of 100? Like 25 fucking $100 or some stupid shit.
I don't know. Can you do a run of 100? Yeah, I heard there's a new company that will do short runs
Yeah.
with decent quality.
It's just I appreciate it as a media, but yeah, it's a little bit it's hard for small bands to do that. Do you guys have like regular jobs? Work a day type lives?
Dave certainly does.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
teach skateboarding.
You teach skateboarding.
Yeah, so I just run lessons and classes, which I wouldn't call a normal job.
That's not a normal
Do
job.
you get paid?
No.
I would say a normal
Yeah,
job is
yeah,
like, you know,
that's my full-time gig.
you're a banker
Shit.
or an accountant or
Who,
you're in
me?
construction. No, that's a normal job.
Oh, a normal job, yeah.
You know, boring ass fucking shit. You actually you have the opportunity to teach. What do you go in like an inside gym in the winter? That's your full-time gig? Were you ever sponsored?
Well, I moved to Kitchener 2 years ago. I used to work at CJ Skate Park and Skate Loft, so I always had a key that I could go do lessons or work their lesson programs. But when I moved to Kitchener, there's no indoor park. So I got a job with the city teaching skateboarding through the city,
'Cause
and
they
then
have
also
enough
running
outdoor
this like
spaces.
mobile skate park they had.
Oh.
And then in the wintertime, I said to them, what do you do with all these ramps and stuff? And they're like, it sits in storage. And I'm like, there's a lot of people here that want to skateboard. And I heard from someone that there was an old ice rink that they don't freeze. I'm like, what if we put these ramps here? And the city was like, oh, that's a great idea. And so we did it. And it was like, it's huge. We've got 3 nights a week, and Vans donated all these ramps.
What?
Oh shit.
Thank you, Vans Canada. There was a skate park part of Nuit Blanche one year, and it was just sitting in
Oh,
a
wow.
trailer once it was finished. And they gave it all to us. So 3 nights a week in the winter, we set that up. I run lessons, and then we also it's like a free drop-in for everyone in the area that wants to scoot, skate, blade, or no bikes, unfortunately. But it's like a really cool community. I'm like so glad to be a part of it because I couldn't live without skateboarding in the winter, you know?
You ever
Yeah.
broken
I'd be
anything?
driving to CJ's every week.
You ever broken any bones?
No, not yet.
Knock wood.
Not yet. I think I may have broken something in my foot one time,
Ah,
but I never got it checked out and it healed.
it's not broken if no one X-rays it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not broken if it's just gout.
I also think I had gout one time.
Yeah, definitely me too.
You did? Did they ever come back?
Twice. And then I just kind of changed my diet. So I stopped drinking for a while.
Smart.
And apparently, when you drink non-alcoholic beers at the pace that you drink regular beers, the purines, the whatever titrates or whatever the fuck they are
Yeah,
higher in a non-alcoholic beer. So
Oh.
I'm drinking fucking 6 of those a day. And you know, I'm obviously not getting drunk, but you know, now I can't walk, and I'm like, this was better before. Fuck my liver. I at least want to walk.
I call bullshit
What?
because I don't have gout. I had gout when I was drinking alcohol.
You're not drinking non-alcoholic beers at the pace that you were drinking regular beers.
I'd say 12.
Switch to sodas.
Yeah. What?
I am
So
like
you
so
get fucking
addicted to those like
diabetes and
sugar-free sodas.
Oh, you know what? Aspartame gives me a bit of a headache.
No, they don't have any. It's like La Croix, these ones that just have like a strawberry farted on water, and it's
yeah.
like just a tiny bit of strawberry flavor, no sweetness or nothing. I'll crush like 6 of those a night.
It's just like a strawberry flirt. It's just
Yeah.
like a little fucking. There's just a whisper. LaCroix or whatever. Those things, fuck, man. They give you nothing. Basically, it's water.
Oh man, They're when I'm like trying to not drink, fantastic. Just fucking crush like 6 of them. Feel like $1 million.
Rather have a beer.
Hey, can we you guys want to play one of your songs right now?
Hell yeah. And give me a chance to grab another drink.
Yeah, cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
What are you gonna play?
The first track off the last album or Lost at Sea, but I think that's a bit mellower.
Oh, don't play Lost at Sea. That's a moper.
That's the highest rated on Apple Music.
What?
Yeah, it has a
Interesting.
red star beside it.
Apple Music doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's just play Lost at Sea. It does have that red star, and I want to hear stories behind this. Let's go. Lost at Sea, 16 Scandals on the Johnny and Shaner Punk Rock Dadcast.
Serene, the sea it sleeps. Beneath the surf lurks a great beast, reaching for my feet. It feeds on belief that I'm weak, and it's sharpened up all of its teeth. I'm adrift, no ship will I sink or swim. I look in the mirror and it's all I see. Questions, reflections of what I should be. Thinking means sinking till I hit the reef. Who's there to greet me in security? Oh yeah, he's there to eat me in security. I'm adrift, no ship will I sink or swim. Lost at sea. Worst part is knowing it lives inside me. I look in the mirror and it's all I see. These questions, reflections of what I should be. But this thinking means sinking till I hit the reef. I'm adrift, no ship will I sink or swim. Lost at sea, and the worst part is knowing it lives inside me.
Is there a female on that track?
There is. It's a
Who's
good
that?
song. I like it. I wrote
Who's
it
that?
in Hawaii.
Wow.
My wife and I, we were on our honeymoon in Hawaii, and I'm like not about open water. Like it freaks me
Oh,
out. And so
really?
we got drunk and like hung out in the ocean. It was like really freaky, but having someone with me made it a lot better. And that's what that track's kind of about.
Why do you have that fear?
I think Jaws, the movie Jaws.
Oh,
I remember growing up, I watched it when I was way too young.
yeah.
And I just didn't matter what, if I was in a pool or a lake somewhere, there can't be a shark.
You could see the bottom.
Yeah, but for
Really?
sure there was a shark in every
And
bit of
it just
in any
carried
water.
on in your adulthood. You still feel that way?
Well, now it's just a general sense of
The Kraken's out
unease
there?
and anxiety.
It's a megalodon.
Yeah.
That's exactly me, man. I quit swimming lessons when I was a kid because I was convinced there was a shark in the pool after seeing Jaws. And even
wow.
now,
Oh.
I'm super uncomfortable in the ocean.
Yeah? Or any body
yeah.
of water?
Yeah, pretty much. Especially if it's nighttime. Like that sensation you get when like you come downstairs at night for a drink and you're walking up the stairs and you're sure behind you there's a demon in the dark chasing you. Like that, but in the water. And it's always a
Yeah,
shark.
once you start thinking, it snowballs into a panic.
Yeah.
Story
I
of my fucking
definitely don't
life.
have those anxieties anymore.
I know about the anxieties, but I don't know. I would say like like being in the ocean and not having my feet touch the ground is
Yep.
having a current swipe me away forever.
Did you, Shaner, did you have these feelings when you went to Costa Rica?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. I was the only one snorkeling with a life jacket.
What are you more afraid of? Like a shark or like a crab biting on your balls?
Yeah,
Or those
probably-
fish that swim
probably
up
a
your
shark.
urethra.
You know what? Probably ever since I saw Stand By Me,
Ringworm.
leeches on the ball sack.
Oh. So you're camping this weekend. Any chance you're going in the water?
Yeah, we probably will.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's
just like,
manageable.
where are you?
We are at Turkey Point.
Where's
If
that?
anyone wants to come and assassinate us,
Heard of it?
Turkey Point till Friday.
Is that north or where's that?
That is west,
Turkey Point.
west and south of Kitchener. It was a beautiful drive, man. I was driving
Oh yeah,
through
okay, down there. Yeah.
like farmland, and there's so many beautiful properties and houses, but they're in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, how do these people live? Like, what
Yeah.
what do they do?
Yeah.
They just hang out at home, work, and then come home and hang out at home, or do they go to church? I guess and that's where they get their socializing. I don't know.
Well, some of these people which are you talking about? Like the big monster homes that people have that are there, or the people who like probably built those and are living just like along the side of the highway that got you there?
Well, no, I didn't. I took all back roads here, and it was all just like beautiful old towns with like, like old Ontario, like
Yeah.
Victorian kind of like farmhouses and stuff.
Okay.
There was occasional gross out of place mansions plopped in there,
Oh, well. That's what they do
but
now.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
Not my
Yeah,
tempo.
you guys are playing on September 13th. You're at Turkey Point, which is a little bit, I don't know, probably maybe 45 minutes away from Port Dover. I'm a biker, so I really love going to Port Dover on the Friday the 13th. They've always got a good fucking punk show. They've always got fucking guys doing tats and, all kinds of shit, selling patches and all kinds of, oh, it's just a fucking riot. Have you ever been to one?
Oh, sick. No.
It's like the Mecca for bikers, I guess.
I've
Port
always wanted
Dover?
to go. I grew up in Stony Creek, and there were a lot of bikers in Stony Creek, and they'd go every Friday
yeah.
the 13th.
Yeah.
And dying to go, but now I'm in
Ever
Toronto, and
since-
it's just too far away.
Yeah, ever since I started riding, I think I go to pretty much every one of them. And like it gives me like punk vibes. I mean, not everybody there is obviously like listening to punk music. Most of those guys are, old guys listening to fucking ZZ Top and their fucking Harleys and they fucking have disability and they're just there. But I don't know, if the community, the vibe is like everybody like you remember when you were like a young punk and you went to your first or second punk show and you're like, I don't really fit in here. I feel weird. And then you go to like, yeah, one of these like shows or bike rallies or whatever. It's just I didn't even have that feeling. I didn't have that out of place feeling.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter how you dress or who you are or whatever. There's guys dressed in fucking full leathers and there's guys dressed up in actual thongs, like fucking like Borat thongs. Seriously. Like it is as pride as you get, and it is as conservative as you get. Conservative as you can get. And it's weird because everybody fucking gets along. What's also weird is that there's usually a pretty heavy police presence. And like fucking cops with like AKs just like hanging out. You'll see them every
Whoa.
now and again, but it's just like they're just there,
Yeah.
keeping the peace
Why,
or
has it
whatever.
gotten out of hand a couple of years?
I don't. It's never. I've never experienced it being out of hand. I'm sure back in the day, back in my day, 40 years ago when
No, but you have all the different clubs
yeah, there's a
in the
lot
same,
of
in the
club
same-
representation usually, but people generally just kind of keep to their cliques, and whatever. You're just there as a fucking tourist
Cool.
walking around.
I mean, bikers have been a counterculture for a long time, and I imagine they're not afraid to let their freak flags fly or
Nah, man.
you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
A bit more open to things like tattoos and Prince Albert piercings flopping around in a thong.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely seen kids there, but I don't think it's the thing that I would want to take my kids to. You actually
Oh, okay.
can't come or go in a motor vehicle like a cager,
A
a motor
cage.
like a car. You can only go in and out of town during that day on a motorcycle.
Who enforces that? The Hell's Angels?
There's gates, like I mean, there's police, like there's parking only for bikes up and downtown, and yeah, you can't get in or out on a car.
What if you got one of them tricycles?
They generally allow, if you look disabled. No, they
I
generally
definitely
allow
do.
that. They do. It's not like it's not
What about
an
a tuk-tuk?
exclusively. I don't know what that is.
It's like a three-wheel taxi kind of bike.
Oh, like a rickshaw? No,
Yeah.
I don't know. It hasn't really come up. But no, like they really only let you in or out of town on two wheels. Two or three, but definitely not four.
Take those training wheels off, Joe.
Yeah.
What's going on with Flamethrower?
What's going
You
on
guys
with
got a free show
Flamethrower?
coming up?
Yes, we do. We are playing next week at the 222, which is
Nice.
that new venue like underneath.
Have you played there yet?
No. Oh, I did actually many years ago, but when it was called the Dungeon.
That
But I
sounds
haven't
familiar.
been anyway. Yeah, no, I haven't played we haven't played since it's been 222. Next week is it's like 6 to 10, and it's kind of like I believe it to be like an open stage atmosphere type of thing, but it's like pre-registered bands, if
Okay.
that makes any sense. It just kind of
Yeah.
it's a weird format, and I'm not really used to it, but that's sort of the vibe I got from the email regurgitation back and forth that I've been peeking in on because I have access to it for some reason. So they already want us to come back. It's so weird. They haven't even seen us play. Do you guys find, because I do you guys find that it's really hard to replicate your energy in a live recording versus how you guys develop your stage presence and have like how you guys present on stage?
No, they're like very different.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like I
You
wouldn't
find it difficult to replicate the stage presence on a recording.
I wouldn't want to.
No?
I wouldn't want to. The stage presence is like, how do I describe it? Is like I'm not trying to be a musician, I'm trying to be an entertainer.
Right.
And so like yes, I have to be in time and in tune and play the right, play the songs, but like that's secondary to doing high kicks and trying to make silly faces and like, you know what I mean? Like it's a totally different animal. Whereas on the recording,
Yeah.
I want to play it properly. I want to play it as best I can. The studio we're in right now, we're like my guitar setup is kind of janky, even though I got it set up. It's a Dan Electro, so it's not a
Yeah.
fancy guitar, and so we're having to tune every chord. You know what I mean? Like it's just a
Wow.
completely different creature in the studio.
Yeah, I think
That's the chance to like, yeah. Sorry.
I think at the Brew Wizard show you broke a string and I think you just dealt with it, kept playing.
I was
Didn't you?
lucky. Yeah, we did. It was the high E, which I almost never use, and the song we do use it, we had finished playing. So
Oh. Nice.
What happens when you
we have
keep a
this
string
running
for
joke that
3 years?
if you make a mistake, you just do a high kick,
Yep.
cover it
There you
up.
go. There's no
Yeah,
room
I
for
like
curtains at the brewery.
I like playing live because it's an opportunity to be really unhinged and like there. I used to think for a long time that it was the audience gives you the energy.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes the crowd is just flat, and you're like, oh, this show just not the right crowd. But over the years, I've realized that it's you give the audience the energy,
They just give it
and
back.
then they give it back to you, and it becomes like a feedback loop. And so you really have to come out of the gate. Isaac has this thing. Our bass player has taught me everything I know about playing live, and he's just a naturally easygoing and energetic and entertaining wild man on stage. And I've totally lost my train of thought.
Stage energy.
stage energy. You give the audience the energy, and then they give it back to you, and that's when the show starts to feel like it's cooking. Oh, that's what it was. It's that
From the
when
start.
we would play, I would be like, I am dialed up to 11. I'm going hard. And then we watch the footage, and I'm like, what feels like 11 looks like a 6.
Really?
Yeah. And so I'm like, holy
Oh.
cow, that doesn't look as the way it felt. And so it's constantly like going way harder and way more energetic than you think is appropriate,
Yeah.
to the point where I can almost barely play my instrument. And then that's when I started finding crowds really responded to us. And it was like,
Yeah.
they give you back that energy, and it's the best. It's the only reason I play music. It's the best feeling in the world when you have a crowd super stoked to be watching you be an idiot. And
Yeah.
I feed on it like Colin Robinson.
Roll.
Well, yeah, you know what?
Oh, I love that show.
And that was the first time for me seeing you guys, and one of the things I enjoyed too was it looked like you guys really enjoyed what you do, and you have a lot of fun with it. Whereas I'm not saying that night, but I do see a lot of other bands get up there and they just play their set and they get off the stage. But you guys, especially you were all over the place.
Rolling around on the ground, was he?
I think I
I
did at
don't
one
think you
point.
did that night. Did you?
I remember a show that we did together either at the Monk or when it was previously called the General.
General stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fucking fantastic night.
Was that
Probably.
upstairs, the Mustache Club?
No, we've definitely played there together too, but the General was it's down Salina.
We played the General once, and I don't want to trash talk anyone, but you were definitely not at that show.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was the show where one of the bands got in a fight with the sound guy.
Sounds
That was
The singer
that
from
was- it-
the singer
was
from
not
this
you.
band who shall remain nameless. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
He kept turning his amp up, and the sound guy was like, don't turn your amp up. And the sound guy went to turn his amp, and he's like, don't you fucking touch my amp. I've
Oh.
played in front of 5,000 people before.
Oh,
And then the
Jesus.
sound guy was like, I've done sound for so and so, and they just got in a pissing match in front of everyone in the middle of the set.
I've done
You weren't
sound
at
for
that show, were
6,000
you?
people.
Makes for an awkward moment, but a good story.
And now you have 6 people left.
That's annoying. Yeah, the Mustache Club was a fucking good joint.
That was my favorite place.
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Too bad about that place. We've played what? I don't know. At least 2 or 3 shows together, eh?
Yeah.
Were you guys up in Barrie with us?
I don't think so.
I don't think we played Barry.
Oh, I think it was the Melanie Res. We played the Hot Doggery.
We played with Melanie Rez too.
Yeah.
The Hot Doggery. Is that
Yeah.
a venue?
Yeah. It's called fuck. It's something, and then like, the side name is like the Hot Doggery. The Fox Lounge? I want to say.
Oh, we
I
have
think I've
played there
been-
before.
You
I don't
have
think it was
Dave,
a
right, with Jim
flamethrower.
X?
No, I think we played there, didn't we? I think we played there with Ship of Fools. Or maybe Anti-Queens. That's the one that's upstairs.
No,
It's a
that
good
was
venue.
Newmarket. That was the GOAT in Newmarket.
Oh, okay.
You guys play with Anti Queens a lot?
Not
No.
anymore.
We played with them
Wait,
once.
bar. Oh,
Twice. Hamilton and Newmarket.
Oh yeah,
Way back in the day.
Hamilton. And Luke from the Dirty Nil was working at the Casbah, and I
Oh.
was so starstruck when I saw that guy. I was like, "Hey, your band is really good."
I got one of their records right here, but I don't think I could actually pick him out of the crowd.
I met
Well-
them. I met them at work. They came in and played a few songs for us.
They're fantastic, eh?
Yeah, they are.
You guys remind me a lot of them, actually.
That's
There's a
because
reason
we
for
rip
that.
them off every chance we get.
Which is funny because in the Dirty Nil, I hear a little bit of American Rejects.
Oh, really?
American Rejects, yeah.
That's
Let's
fair.
play the Dirty Nil song.
Play "Atomize Me." Holy fuck, that song's good off the new record.
All right, let's do that. Here is Atomize Me.
16 Scandals.
Ha! This is the Dirty Nil on the Johnny and Shaner Punk Rock Dadcast.
They re-released it with like 5 or 6 new songs on it and a bunch of demos.
There's 10 tracks on this. 10
Why they
five,
got to do that?
five
I
on
can't be
side
buying
A.
6 pieces of vinyl.
Yeah, you can.
I teach skateboarding for God's sake.
So how far have you guys traveled for shows? Furthest you've ever played?
I think the furthest is probably Cape Breton on
Wow.
in Nova Scotia.
Nice.
It was
You
like
guys always been a
2017 or
three-piece?
18. Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think Josh was technically a 2-piece for a little while before
Oh,
he found a bassist in the first iteration of 16 Scandals.
Who does majority of all the
songwriting.
songwriting?
Josh. Josh does all of it. He'll show up with a pretty close to fully fledged song, and then we write arrangements together. But the
Right.
general structure and all of the melodies and lyrics and stuff all come from Josh.
Josh, you play the drums too, don't you?
Not very well. I really shouldn't.
Are you a multi-instrumentalist, or do you just stick to pretty much strictly guitar?
Yeah, mostly just guitar. Like I can play the drums, but I can't hold a. I have no. I'm rhythmically challenged. I have terrible meter.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's a part of the jumping around and moving is how I keep time.
Fair. Do you practice on a? Well, I've seen you practice on an elliptical machine before, or a. Was it an elliptical
Actually-
or just a treadmill or something?
I actually do all my singing warm-ups on the treadmill because when you're jumping around, it's really hard to sing when you're out of breath. But if you practice
Yeah.
singing out of breath, it gets a lot easier.
Yes. How very Taylor Swift of you. When you write a like a song, do you have a drum track in mind? And when Dave plays with you, does he give you what you need, or do you have to guide him?
First of all, Dave always gives me what I need, even if I don't know it yet. Even if I don't know. Anyway, I usually have a vibe. I'm like, I want this to be fast. And I almost always want a chaku chaku or a taku taku in there.
Yep.
And so I have some sort of idea, but then it can totally change. I'll bring it to Dave and we'll try some stuff. And I'm like, that's not working. Can we try something else? And Dave will be like, what if we half time this? Like, oh, I wasn't thinking that, but let's try it.
Yeah.
It's my answer to everything. What
Yeah.
if we half time
Halftime?
this or double time it?
Double
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
That's where the magic is, man.
What if we do a 7/8 right here, just for like 3 bars?
Yeah,
What's
let's
that
do it.
What's that one Dirty Nail song that's 3-4, and it was like a huge hit, but it was I fucking can't remember the name of it. It was a really good one though.
They have one that's 3-4.
Yes. I'll send it to you later. I'm gonna fucking have to go through their entire catalog now.
We have a new song on our new record that we're recording now that's in 3-4.
Oh yeah?
It's about how my wife is a hooker, but that just means she crochets. So like, get your mind out of the gutter.
Ah, yes. My mom was a stripper actually.
Nice, like paint
Um,
stripper.
Well,
No, exotic dancer.
no. She uncovered furniture.
Oh, nice.
So she stripped the like upholstery off of furniture.
She could
I
strip
would-
the
I
chrome
would-
off a
I
bumper
would-
hitcher.
I was trying to avoid it because I knew I just set myself right up for it. Oh, I love you, Audrey Patty.
Oh, did your mom pass away? Did I?
No, she just turned 59 this weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. How did you two meet? Just in the scene?
Yeah, through one of my best friends, Matt Rock, who used to be in the Awareness.
Yes. And honestly, guys, I've played with you a handful of times. I've never really got the opportunity to sit down and talk with you guys for more than, fucking 5 minutes, which sucks because you guys are great dudes and this has been a great conversation. But like when we're like loading in, loading out, have a beer and go, like, everybody's kind of got to go their way. And it sucks.
Yeah, shows
because
are
we don't
not-
really. Yeah, it's not like we're not sitting in the green room fucking smoking bongs and fucking chattering. It's, we're fucking crowd hopping.
Yeah.
Get-
I mean, there's
getting
always
all our-
tacos,
Yes. There's always hot dogs.
hot dogs.
Where do you guys
We
find
always
the
try and
best
find
street-
tacos. Sorry, go ahead.
Where do you find the best street food?
Canadian Tire.
I don't know. Canadian Tire.
The hot
Just
dog
roll-
stand in front of Canadian Tire is always fire.
It is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what town you're in. If there's a hot dog or a chip truck in the parking lot of a Canadian Tire, you're gonna
But
shit your
speaking,
brains out.
start speaking Polish to them, and 100% they'll respond.
Dziękuję.
Yes. Who's Polish?
Our old bass player.
Oh yeah. Not
Yeah,
Isaac, but the
well,
other
not
one?
this band, but a different band.
Oh.
Yexamesh. Look at this
Yak-
fucking
Yexamesh.
guy.
Oh. Oh, Isaac just tuned in. What's up, dude? We can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, there he
he's
goes.
Hey, he didn't even say anything in the chat. He was like, "Oh, sorry, I missed it." And I was like, "Just come in and say what's up, and then leave." And he didn't turn his mic on.
He's a bass player.
He's, a bass- he's doing the best he can.
Oh my god. Speaking of which, probably like 3-4 episodes ago, Shane's also a bass player, by the way.
Yeah.
He finally subscribed to like Zoom Ultra or whatever, with the subscription. We got through an entire interview and he forgot to hit record. So we had to call the guy back, basically do it all over again. And he did. It was like an hour's worth of content.
That was our very first.
And we exited. We were like, where's the save button?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we didn't record. And then we called the guy back. We're like, yo, do you mind just doing that whole thing again?
That was,
And he fucking did.
screaming at traffic.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They're from where? Winnipeg?
Winnipeg, yeah.
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
What,
God.
showing up
You're-
fashionably late.
What time is it?
It's like 10 o'clock. Would you guys start at 9?
Just after, yeah.
Right
as,
on.
nine,
we could-
as 9 as we could, pretty much.
We can pick your brain for a bit. You have any kids? Are you
Yes,
snipped?
two of them. I just put them down.
Oh, did you?
Oh, they must be wild going down at 10 o'clock.
All right. Oh,
Kids are
the
fucking
first one, she's younger. She was down at like 7:30, but my son, I was just down. Got him down just at 8:45ish, and then, yeah, now I'm tucking myself into bed, living the dream.
Yeah. Pretty much what we're going to end up doing after this. Actually, Shane's going to go home and fucking edit this thing for 3 hours for some reason.
I will. And, I pulled an all-nighter last night, too.
Last night?
Yeah.
You don't sleep, do you?
No, I don't. I nap. I'm like a cat.
Yeah, I don't do the nap thing.
Yeah.
Do we have any nappers in the house?
Oh, I love
Oh
a good
man,
nap.
daily,
Daily?
at least one a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm up when I'm up and then I'm down when I'm down. And I don't wake up to an alarm and I don't fall asleep to an alarm either.
You'd be surprised what half an hour can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always felt like groggy when I wake up from
Then
bed.
you're napping too long.
Ugh. I can't just turn it on and turn it off like that. Just fucking hand me a Jaeger bomb and I'm good to go.
No, I
Does
need
it
my
die?
my beauty sleep.
Yeah. Well, you are a beautiful person, Isaac's iPhone.
Where's that?
I'm staring at a screen that says Isaac's iPhone.
Yeah, I did log on through my phone, so I'm not sure. Is there no video?
No,
Ah, fuck.
that's okay. I know what
I'm
you're
not the
like.
most technologically inclined.
You've been burned into my FAP chamber for quite some time now. So
All right, I think I gotta grab drink number 3.
you clean,
All right.
cut, clean shaven, handsome son of a bitch.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, well, let's all take a break and let's play some Pooza or Bust by 16 Scandals on the Johnny and Shaner Punk Rock Dadcast.
heaven to me. We lost for merch and new buzz. With gums, with thugs and the punks. We kept making friends, cinema dreams, rich and gatherings. I'm a hustle for a local routine. New dudes and movements, need the crew and some brewskis. A few bruises prove we've been an hour or two of sleep. It sounds like heaven to me. Ow! Trust its booze or boost.
So we got the whole rhythm section present.
Yes.
What
Gonna do
did
without
you
our front
guys-
man.
You can keep the pace. What did you guys come up with? Like, how long have you two been playing together? Just the two of you specifically?
So since this band started, so like what, 10 years ago? More?
10 years.
Yeah, 2015. 2015, I think, was our first release.
So 9 years.
Woo! So what music did you guys like, play covers from bands when you were coming up doing that stuff and then, kind of get you into your
Never.
own groove, or did you just like start playing whatever you just decided to play and then, continued on?
Yeah,
I
like
definitely came up like any 90s kid playing drums, listening to Blink.
Yeah. Who's your favorite rhythm section?
good question.
Smashing Pumpkins, probably.
Wow,
Whoa.
good choice. Okay. How about you, Isaac?
Lemmy.
Lemmy? Yeah, okay. Good call. Believe it or not, I'm very partial to Limp Bizkit.
Hey, man,
Those
those guys have
guys-
rhythm.
Rhythm section. We're
I
talking about rhythm
fucking
sections, Josh.
Love Limp Bizkit.
Yeah?
Like it's a love-hate thing. Like they're
Yeah.
corny and they're fucking
Yeah.
like. But there was a sweet, hot moment when Significant Other came out where that band could do no wrong, and it was fucking
yeah.
wow. That's a good record. Like Break
Yeah.
Stuff is a master class in songwriting. The way it made people destroy fucking Woodstock when they
Oh,
played Break
yeah.
Stuff
Oh.
at Woodstock.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
And he's just looking out over this crowd, just
tearing things apart. They really encapsulated the rage of white people.
an entire generation.
They're apparently
Wait.
doing that this year too with break stuff. People are just going fucking crazy
Oh, yeah, they would.
on this tour.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Is that his real hair? I always thought he was bald.
I mean,
Did you see
Yeah,
him? Like the recent festival they played, he's got like giant curly like gray fro. It looks
Really?
like a wig,
Oh.
but
I
I
thought
just
it was
remember the
bald.
beard from the last like series of videos that came up.
Shaved head or something.
Yeah, probably just maybe he got hair plugs. I don't know. Maybe he got a little self-esteem issues and decided to go and get some implants.
well, I can't.
I don't know.
blame him.
You'd probably pay attention to those things more than me, Zazu. I used to
Fair.
play with you guys when you had hair.
Oh my god, that was a while ago. That was a while.
I was a wow. Do you shave or are you naturally bald?
A bit of both. I'm not totally a skin on top, but it doesn't look good if it grows in anymore.
You just got like the Italian toilet seat.
Almost, almost. It's still because my hair is dark. It's still thick. It would just look like a dying lawn. I'm not a
Just
shine
cut-
top yet. There's still a lot of stubble up there.
I've still yet to see like a balding punk just dye like the whole back ring of their head green.
Bro, there's this new thing called the reverse fade. And they like
Oh, no.
start the fade behind your ears and go straight back. And I'm like, I want to try that. And I got enough hair for that.
Oh, all right. Hands up if you ever had a rat tail.
I did.
My hand is down.
Regretfully,
Johnny's is up. Yeah, but I never braided it. No, I'm serious. I never did.
If you never braided it, did you really have it?
I had it. What? Did you braid yours?
I didn't have one.
Oh, did you have a raccoon hat?
Listen, I was never a Jedi Padawan.
I could see.
Oh yeah, the little side braid. I feel like it's a cult. It is a cult.
Are you guys in the same house right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we
Oh,
are.
for real?
Actually, yes.
Let me see you guys hug.
All right. I'll come to you.
Well, okay, but okay. Can you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Watch
now
my-
smell them.
Watch my beer.
Smell them.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
He did not really hug me back.
You kind of.
I'm feeling a tad dejected.
You kind of locked me in there.
Yeah, we used to do them often from here. And we got Shane hooked up with his own laptop, but it's nice to get out of the house.
Absolutely. I work from home too, so
This is his I gotta get out type of thing. And I was like, yeah, listen, buddy, maybe you could just do it from your house tonight. Nope, I'm fucking coming over.
yeah.
But he's not driving right now, so he takes a fucking $20 to $25 Uber over here, and then a fucking another $20 to $25 Uber home, and I'm like, bro, you just paid $50 for this podcast.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere.
But this is where the magic happens, because it's not as magical if he's not here.
No, having you two in the same room is magic.
It's definitely louder.
Yeah, it would have been cool too if you guys came. We have we have
he's-
2 more bikes, right?
Yeah, I would have if I lived in Toronto, but I live in fucking Kitchener.
right,
It's like
right.
another hour.
So where do the other two guys live?
They have no excuse. They live in Toronto.
Yeah, we're in Toronto. Me and Dave are actually like down the street from each other.
That makes for a good rhythm section.
What part of Toronto?
Like West End, like blue. Like our neighborhood's called what? Junction Triangle, I think.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's near the junction. It's like just like a stone's throw away.
Nice.
One might call Isaac's neighborhood Little Portugal.
Oh,
No, I think it's considered like Dundas, Ossington. No.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 of them. Because I'm definitely in a little Portugal too.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Portuguese concentrated in this area. Also, a lot of like St. Clair too. St. Clair's like a mix of, I guess, Portugal and Italy.
Our bass player has decided to cancel band practice if Portugal makes it.
Yeah, to the Euro Cup. Yeah, we'll
Is this-
find out next week.
Euro
We'll
Cup
find
stuff,
out next week. I, for one, hope they fucking lose.
Why?
Because we have a show and a recording session needs to get ready. I don't give a fuck about no foosball.
Yeah, fair. I'm not really a
No,
sports fan
no offense,
myself.
Isaac.
Hey man, it only happens every 4 years, and the chance of them ever winning is slim to none.
Are you Portuguese
I'm
yourself?
I'm doubtful. I doubt they'll make it. So we'll see.
Are you Portuguese?
Yes.
Contributing to the neighborhood's demographic, I see.
Yep.
Have you ever been?
Actually, I went to the mainland Portugal for the first time in 2019, but my parents are from the Azores. I've been there a few times.
Cool.
It's a good party.
All the drugs are legal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like
Yeah,
there's no
that-
drug laws there. You just fucking do
Oh.
whatever you want.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah, that was implemented in what 2000? It was in the 2000. I don't remember a year, but yeah.
And the country hasn't fallen apart.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, no shit.
I was just listening to like a podcast and they were explaining the policy decisions like where was it? Oregon? Like Portland has decriminalized all drugs. And
All
Portugal
drugs.
has criminalized all drugs, but it's working in Portugal, but Portland is
Like
not working.
possession or well, I'm sure there was probably some sort of a bell curve when Portugal decided to do it. chaos, and then yeah, probably tapers out for a while.
Well, we got mushrooms, kind of.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing
Yeah,
with
no one's
mushroom
dying from
shots.
mushrooms.
No,
No.
It's
OD on mushrooms.
the fentanyl.
Ugh.
One of my closest friends actually just passed away from a drug overdose, and we got a new song on our new record about it. It's like it's really weird to write a song that, like, for me, that's that about that intense a subject, and like it's hard to sing it without crying because he was such a
Yes.
close friend. But it also was like one of my favorite songs that we've ever written. So I like love to sing it, but it's
Yeah.
What's
kind
that
of
one called?
it's called High Low right now, but I don't think that's going to be the final name.
Oh, okay.
We actually have one on our first album from our first guitar player who passed away from the
Oh yeah, that's
homeless
right.
outbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Does that get you in the feels when you sing it still?
I'm usually pretty drunk by the time I get up there, so not really.
So I'm not feeling anything.
I'm feeling no pain. The funny thing was, he wasn't in our band anymore already at that time. We kind of kicked him out, and then he died. So I felt bad about that. But I mean, it's a great song, and it's a happy song, more or less, happy sounding. And yeah, I don't know. It came together real quick, and yes, it does. The reminders are always hurtful, but I found that it is a positive outlet for, the grief. And I don't know. It doesn't make me sad anymore.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It's my favorite flamethrower song.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a decent track. It's a complete ripoff of the Friends theme song. If you
What?
listen to the melody, it's like na 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 na.
No.
I'm gonna listen to that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, and then I actually call it right out because I'm like, it's like, do you remember the first time that we met? Well, neither do I because I or something. I guess that's why we're friends. And then like, yeah, I don't repeat that,
Right.
but like
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
It's a blatant fucking rip-off.
You gotta lean into it.
Oh yeah. I was like, it's right there. Well, I might as well say it.
Who is it that like rips off a ton of stuff? And is it Dua Lipa? No.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
There's this
that's one of
one
them.
one singer right now, and like I heard a back-to-back comparison where
Yep.
it's like 7 or 8 songs they've done that
Yeah.
are like very blatant ripoffs, but apparently if you add them to the songwriting credits, you're less likely
Or
to get sued,
right.
or the
Or
correct
it's
label
only like
pays.
less than 8 seconds, or whatever it's
Yeah.
like, right? It's
Or-
like the whole
Or it's Offspring.
P. Diddy Sting thing and fucking what was it? The Verve Pipe and the Rolling Stones Bittersweet Symphony.
That
They're
was a shame because that was a good song, and
They're like,
and
oh,
they
we're only
fucking
gonna sample this one tiny little section, but they repeat it for the entire song.
yeah,
It's like, well, they paid for it, I guess, but
they
I
did. They
heard
made no money on that song.
yeah, I heard that P. Diddy has to pay Sting $2,000 a
$2,000.
day for the rest of
That's
his
like
life.
up to like 5 point something million
A
right
year,
now,
yeah.
like as of now.
Yeah.
And
He's like, yeah, I just let him have it. But he has to pay me for it. And it's $2,000 a day. That's the rate. But I'm
Oh.
sure he
But I think P Diddy's got bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah. Well, what goes around comes around.
Goes around, comes back around.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you're up on the hip hop drama here, Shaner, but I think he's being accused of running some sort of pedophile ring or something.
Oh, that's what the P Diddy is.
Or isn't it that he like gets an
Diddler.
artist involved with the pedophile ring and then blackmails them? Like he's only running it to like get control over artists and people. And so he'll like get an up and coming person to show up at this thing, get photos of them there, or like get them in compromising positions, and then
Jesus.
blackmail the shit out of them.
Well, where's your next show, boys?
July 20th at the Dakota.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
with Torch the Hive. And it was supposed to be with Lucid Smog Disorder, but they dropped off, and I'm not sure who took their place, but we're gonna start promoting that this week.
I think you guys should actually play the next day in Florida because that's where I'm going to be.
You're going
So
to
if you
Florida?
could- yeah, in July. Fucking idiot. Yeah.
I have no desire to go anywhere near the United States anymore. I don't know if you've been
No.
following the Supreme Court decisions, but that place is fucking cooked.
Yeah.
I got an uncle
Fucking
with a
cooked.
condo down there that we're staying at for free, and my wife loves Florida because she loves the thick grass and just like
Okay.
putting her feet in the grass. And
Does she
I'm pretty
enjoy
much just gonna stay.
concentration camps full of homeless and fucking immigrants?
In general, no. Yeah, I can't really mess with the politics there, but the weather's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get all political on.
No.
It's
Yeah,
alarming. The guy-
honestly, every time I cross that border, I feel weird. I like uncomfortable.
It's a different vibe.
It is a
Yeah.
totally
You
different-
don't really feel welcome anymore.
No.
There are some they're nice people, and they find out you're Canadian, they're like, oh, haha, a boot, yeah. These fucking immigrants gotta go.
Yeah.
Man, but that's happening here too. I lived in Austin, Texas, and I was an illegal because I was working under the table at this deli. And I remember talking to my friends. I was like, what's going to happen if like ICE comes in? And they're like, well, you don't need to worry. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because you're white.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm illegal. And they're like, they won't even look at you. They'll arrest everybody there that's brown and leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that's
Even if they're the legal ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell were you doing in Texas? Was it Texas?
Yeah, in Austin. I went down there to play music with my my friend who passed away. Actually, he was a drummer, and we played in Austin for like a year.
Oh, cool.
It was a good time.
Nice. That's where Mike Herrera from MXPX is living now,
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
down in Texas.
Austin's got a good scene, as I
yeah.
understand.
Everyone from California moves to Texas because they have less taxes, and like it was like when I was in Austin in like 2010, rent was so fucking cheap. It was ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah.
Like my buddy and I, we had a
$5.
2-bedroom that had like a pool and a jacuzzi and a pool table room and air conditioning, and it was like $600
Wow.
total.
Yeah. Decent.
Like both of us, we had 300 each
225.
for rent. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. You guys find, especially around the Canada Day holiday, speaking of flags and politics, a lot of the do you find that the conservative right is flying Canadian flags as a rebel signal? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah, the
then
Canadian
everybody-
flag makes me uncomfortable now.
It's weird. But then, Canada Day comes about and everybody's got it, and you don't know what's what.
Well, I'm gonna go on record saying that Canada Day has always made me feel pretty uneasy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the like I'm
hard to
just not a
celebrate.
nationalist.
Right.
Like I enjoy living here. There are things I love about this country. It's not like I particularly want to leave or I think somewhere's better, but like the idea of rallying around a flag and being like, "Yay, go fucking Canada," when the things we've done to indigenous people, the things we continue to do, the like
There's
infighting we
100%
have
Sasquatch
between the
behind you.
provinces, like I'm not really proud of. I didn't accomplish any of that. I have nothing to do with whatever this is, and like I just don't feel like celebrating whatever that is.
It's hard
You
to
know?
celebrate knowing that your home is built on, stolen land.
But even if it wasn't, I don't feel like it's like sports. I just don't like rally around those kind of things. I
Yeah,
mean, it's fine if
same.
people want to. That's good, but like It just seems silly to me.
Yeah.
We could get into a deeper conversation about that, but I
Fireworks are
don't.
nice.
The what?
Well, fireworks are nice.
The fireworks are nice. Waste of fucking
I'll
time
blow
and
it up.
resources.
Yeah.
Fuck
well,
them fireworks. Explosions go burr.
It's nice to see the dazzle in children's eyes when they see fireworks for the first time.
Oh, did you see? It was Brampton, I think, had a huge. I guess they're celebrating 50 years,
Yeah.
and they had a huge.
They had like a stage and a bunch of
Yeah.
fireworks and everything.
proper
Yeah, I think
garden.
Oshawa-
MIA put there.
Oshawa's celebrating their fucking centennial this year.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's a sign that says
100.
Yeah, 100. There's no, like the comment section is just like, yeah, why would we, pour resources into having a big concert downtown when there's such a, a homeless crisis and everything else like that, which, I mean, I can't argue with. There really
There is problems, but how do you want to solve it? You want to round people up and fucking jail them, or do you want to give them places to live? Like,
Yeah. Well, let's shoot off fireworks near them.
yeah, man. I mean, this could get into. I'm 3 beers in now, so
No, I totally saw a Sasquatch walking behind you too, so you better go
This-
protect yourself.
this could get slippery. I could start pontificating.
Oh, we don't need that.
Dave, Isaac, why don't you talk about something light and not political?
Um,
You got any Elijah
I
stories?
watched Ahsoka, or not Ahsoka. What's the new Star Wars flick?
The Acolyte.
Acolyte. That's kind of cool.
There's some cool lightsaber moves in that one.
Yeah,
Lightsaber fighting was pretty dope.
for sure.
I don't know
Uh,
why, but I just started watching Tombstone,
Oh,
That-
yeah.
that old 1993 movie with like
I know exactly what you're talking about. Doc
Val
Hollywood.
Kilmer. Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Who else is in it? Kurt Russell, Bill
Whew.
Paxton.
Whew. Rip.
I don't
I don't know
that.
why. Like, I just want to watch like fucking early 90s movies these days.
I watched a couple Arnold Schwarzenegger ones not that long ago. What was that? The one where he's like he's like FBI and he like erases people's identities.
Oh, not True Lies.
It was on Netflix. I think like a
Oh,
racer
True Lies.
man.
That was a great film.
That was a good one.
There was that one, and then what was the one where he's on the game show Running Man?
Oh, that was another good one. Wow.
Yeah, those two were on Netflix. I watched those a few weeks ago.
I wanted to try to get into some Jackie Chan movies, but apparently Jackie Chan and like John Cena did a movie like last year, and I turned it on. It was like half subtitles, and I was just like, I pretty much felt sick.
Jackie Chan and John Cena?
Yeah.
Oh, are you watching
It's
The
on
Bear?
Netflix.
Season 3
I
of The
did.
Bear?
I crushed that like on night one, man. It was terrible. The show wasn't terrible. It was the amount that I watched it in 24 hours was terrible. Actually, I'll go into it. The first fucking episode sucked balls.
Second
And
episode
then-
was all flashbacks.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like the next like 3-4 episodes were pretty emotionally charged, pretty good, developing that story. And then there was one basically like whole episode where Tina's looking for a job. Like it's flashbacks of Tina looking for a job, and then
Oh yeah, I
the
just
whole
watched that
episode
one.
sucked until the very end of that episode, which was pretty emotionally charged as well. And then another couple of episodes that were I'm not going to do spoilers here. Spoiler alert, we're talking about The Bear. Have you watched The Bear? No.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV.
It's Netflix.
Fucking right. Good for you, Shaner.
Thanks, man.
Fucking get off the
This-
couch and get out there.
This movie is
Yeah.
called Hidden Strike, and it's with Jackie Chan and John Cena.
Of course it's Hidden Strike with John Cena.
So on paper, it's supposed to be good, but I just did not have the concentration for it. First fucking 45 minutes of fucking Chinese subtitles. I was like, nope.
I don't even
I
know.
hate to be a pooper, but my kids are going to bed and they're scared.
Yes.
Is that Josh?
That's Josh.
All
I
right.
think I stuck out too.
Yeah, this is a pretty natural finishing point.
Yeah. You guys, where can everyone get a hold of you? Socials is at 16 candles for all
Scandals.
socials.
16
Scandals. Sorry. We were
16
talking about
scandals.
Johnny started talking
uh,
about 1983 movies over here or something and
Uh-huh.
took me out. Sorry.
All right. We're on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. The word 16 scandals. And I don't really touch Facebook, but I think it like auto updates Facebook. You could follow us on there if that's your jam.
Cool.
Or you could come see us at a show. We've got July 20th at the Dakota in Toronto, and then September 13th at Hard Luck in Toronto with Doghouse Rose. We got we're in the studio doing a new record, which I'm really excited about, and we've got a ton of songs to release that we're just sitting on
Yeah.
some MP3s.
Awesome. And you're gonna release them one week at a time kind of thing until the album's out?
Yeah, for like every 6 weeks or so.
Cool.
Keep
Our
up
current
the,
song,
keep up the-
"A Mate Worse Than Death," is probably my favorite song out of Dispatch. So if you haven't heard it, I highly recommend going to listen to that.
I was just gonna say, let's play that on our exit here.
Yeah,
and,
we will. And then we'll do the outro.
Yeah, we'll do our
keep up the reels, buddy. We love watching them.
Thanks. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta get some new stuff. I've been recycling for the last week because I'm taking kind of a break.
Well, get better.
Get better. Fucking get back in there. Sell your soul. Thanks so much, man. Good luck with your show
You too.
at
Thanks,
222.
guys.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And thank you so much for having us on. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
no.
for the chat. Thanks for taking the time, y'all.
Look forward to seeing you guys again soon.
Laters.
All right.
For sure.
Thanks,
Rock
guys.
and roll. Peace.
People.
Rise and shine, get back to that grind. Try and take yours and get mine. You're nothing, I'm the best. I'm a total hypocrite. I'll take you out and for a ride. Alright, honestly, you seem weak in the knees. I'm that type of guy. It takes more than provide. If someone asks me why, I'll shrug and kinda smile. Alright, you're an object for me to go and get. I'm a connoisseur of disrespect. You're nothing and I'm the best. I'm a total piece of shit. I'll take you out and for a ride. Alright, honestly, bet you're weak in the knees. I'm that type of guy. It takes more than provide. If someone asks me why, I'll shrug and kind of smile. Get down! I'll take all I can find. If someone asks you why, say I'm